We're going to be talking about 5 causes of business failure. There's lots of reasons why businesses fail. But we're talking about small businesses right now because most of us are in a smaller business community. We have to deal with that. Small businesses play a huge part of this country's economy. Small businesses have to work harder than larger companies. Small businesses have to work harder for your business, the consumer. We got to prove to you that the stuff that we're selling is good quality, and we got to prove to you why we're selling it at the price that we're selling it, and if it's valuable at that price. So the 5 causes of business failure. The first one is poor cash flow management. Until there's another universal currency that is created, money, cabbage, paper dollars, cash is king. And if you don't understand the difference between positive cash flow and negative cash flow, there's going to be a problem in business. Poor cash flow management is going to lead to the demise of any business. Doesn't matter how well you're doing as far as sales. It doesn't matter how many people you help. If you don't have positive money flowing into your business, it's going to bring your business down because your business needs money to operate. Even a profitable business can fall, and it can fall victim to a crisis. Y'all remember what happened in 2020, 2021, and still people are struggling from it because people didn't have the proper cash flow and the proper understanding of how money worked. A lot of businesses fell victim to that. Okay, this is often caused by the ineffective management of debtors, bad debt, and late invoicing. Inadequate financing or selecting the wrong type of funding for your business can also cause your business to fail. Second thing is many business owners lose sight of the finances. All business owners need to be aware of their finances and their cash flow at all times. This is going to lead to fewer surprises, and it's going to help you to keep your business running more smoothly. First of all, before I go any further, I'm going to talk about that word cash flow. Cash flow is the amount of money that you have left over after all of your expenses are paid. So when you're talking about, I want to hear about business conversation, when you're talking about help me to build my business, you got to understand that it takes money to build your business, and you need to have that positive cash flow flowing into your business. Okay. Business owners are going to have to understand how to control their cost, understand the possible risks, and also take advantage of opportunities. Before you hand over your finances to somebody else, you got to make some time to understand your own books, your record keeping, your expenses, your receipts, your outgoing, your income. All that makes sense. You see these social media gurus on here talking about how much money they've made. They show their back offices, but they don't tell you how many people they have on their team. They also don't share with you how much profit they have. And that's going to be important. So just before you start following somebody because they look like they're making a lot of money, make sure you check and understand. Make sure you check and understand. First off, check their consistency, but also make sure you understand that it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. Number 3, poor planning and no strategy. A lot of people, when they start a small business, a side hustle, whatever you want to call it, the first thing people tell them to do is create a business plan. And I'm not telling you that's not important. You need to create a plan. But it's a difference between creating a business plan and business planning. It's totally different. Okay. One is going to give you a direction to where you need to go, but business planning is every day. So as the saying goes, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Set near-term goals, 30-day to 90-day goals. Okay. That's near-term. Short-term goals, 3 to 12 months. And then long-term goals, 12 to 60 months. The economy has shifted. Things have shifted in business, and people have to do things differently as they do business. So you want to create a customer avatar to create your market. Okay, you got to know who you're selling to. You can't just throw your business out there and say whoever picks it up, that's who I'm selling to. You got to know who you're selling to. That's going to be important as well, and that's a whole nother conversation as far as advertising, marketing, and understanding your target audience. but you want to make sure you know what your customers need. Okay, so once you find your customer base, you're gonna know what they need, and it's a whole process. It's a whole process. Also, you want to find out who is doing what in your area. It's not about competition. It's about checking out who's doing what. It's not about competing. It just makes sense. Target understands what Walmart is doing. Burger King understands what McDonald's is doing. So it only makes sense to know what the other businesses that are similar to doing what you're doing. It only makes sense to know what they're doing. Okay, this is going to allow you to be proactive versus being reactive when any trends come up as well. Poor decision making skills. A good leader recognizes the importance of outsourcing to capture more time to work on and improve the operation. You got to understand the importance of outsourcing. Okay. That leader might even seek out professional advice to help to grow that business. It's usually when you start your business, there are no employees. It's just you. You started a business, you started a job, you created a job, and you're going to have to run everything. So if you don't understand that you're going to be doing everything, the CEO, the COO, the CFO, human resources, the marketing person, the manager, the customer service person, the relations. If you don't understand that, you will quickly understand it. So you got to think about how you can actually outsource some things and make sure that you can actually have help running your business. Depending on one group of customers, smaller businesses start off marketing to local customers, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But here's the reason why a lot of these businesses closed down as well, because they had no online presence. I'm gonna say this again. These businesses that have been open for years and years and years, as you see the background over here, it says that thank you for your support and your business for 35 years. 35 years. It's a difference between retiring and your business having to shut down. Local customers will help you to establish your business, but online presence, especially in this day and time, it's going to help you to grow your business. You want to keep in mind that you got to learn how to minimize your risk by maximizing your customer base. If you only focus on one small group of customers, you limit yourself and you limit your business to the ability to be successful. We live in a digital age. And being that we live in a digital age, most of us have digital products, or we have online products. We have websites. We have products and services that we can reach out to people online. When you start your side hustle off as a local business for local customers, that's fine. But if you intend to grow your business and build your business and scale your business, you got to consider getting a larger group of customers or a different customer base. Okay. Encouraging your customers to pre-order during large holidays and seasonal periods can also extend the life of your business, but you got to think about who's shopping with me today and who's going to be shopping with me tomorrow. It's a lot of reasons why our businesses fail, but I would say that one of the biggest reasons why I think businesses failed is because they didn't have hold on their finances, and they took for granted that many of them had products or could have created products that could have created another stream of revenue, but they chose not to because they saw the initial right now money coming in. They didn't think that the economy was going to change. You got to be prepared to shift. You have to be prepared to shift. You have to be prepared to change.